11 games unbeaten, 9 clean sheets, 28 goals scored. The run goes on. 5-star performance from Manchester United over in Austria. Yes, guys, first leg of the Europa League, last 16, LASK 0, Manchester United 5. Comprehensive, consummate, professional, and at sometimes blistering performance from the Red Devils over in Austria in front of, maybe 100 people max. It was an empty stadium behind closed doors, barring a few hundred in the ground. I think maybe one Man United fan in the end. I don't even know how many actually travelled because of course, with the whole coronavirus, COVID-19 going along, games are being postponed and restricted left, right and centre. And if this is the way the season's going to end, it was a good performance and a good win with some good goals to end it on. To be honest, if they're going to end it now, just give us the Champions League. We're clearly the best team in the world. 11 games unbeaten, 9 clean sheets. This run is coming just at the right time. And I hope that with, obviously the bigger picture in terms of health issues, but if anything comes to this to disrupt this run, it will be very, very disappointing. But it goes on as we speak. And, assuming that everything goes to plan and we play the second leg, etc., this tie is over. This tie is over. 5-0. There's no coming back for LASK. Not on a month of Sundays. Not on a month of Sundays. Pigs fly out my arse. They're not coming back for this. 5-0, 5 away goals, if it even matters at this stage. And just a good performance. We played 4-2-3-1. If I'm correct. I want to say 4-2-3-1. With Brandon Williams at right back, Luke Shaw left back. Of course, Romero in goal, and the 2 centre backs, Harry Maguire and Eric Bailly. Eric Bailly seems to be playing a lot of the cup games now. As I said, for me, I want him as this partnership. Maguire and Bailly, I think, is our best partnership. But Bailly's been out for so long. I don't have an issue with if this is what Solskjaer's doing, if Solskjaer's easing him back in. And to be fair, the Maguire-Lindelof partnership at the moment is working. And it's consistent, Bailly has injury issues, and the centre-back partnership is one of the most important, if not the most important on the field, alongside the goalkeeper. So I guess you want to keep that as consistent, and Bailly, due to his injury record, can't be trusted in that regard. He did actually go down for a sustained period of time today, so it was a bit of a worry, thinking that he may be injured again, but it looked like it's just an impact injury and he was back up and running at his best. Midfield was Fred and McTominay, and the 3 behind the striker was Bruno Fernandes, Juan Mata in the hole, and Dan James out wide, and Odion Ighalo up front. And Odion Ighalo was the catalyst for this win. Again, every time he starts, he scores. Every time he plays, he looks good, and he looks sharper and sharper each time. And he took his goal brilliantly. Ball ricocheted back to Bruno Fernandes, luckily, and he poked it with the outside of his foot towards Odion Ighalo, just outside the area, and he juggled it 3 times with his right and left foot, and on the half volley with his left foot, just on the edge of the area, rifled it into the top of the net, off the underside of the bar. Brilliant goal, brilliant finish, and what we deserve, because we started the game very, very well. The first 20-odd minutes, Mata had a couple chances, Dan James had a good shot. We should have been ahead before that, and that was a perfect goal. And it's a shame that there was no one there to witness it. If a tree falls and no one's around to hear it, does it make a sound? That made a sound. That was a brilliant goal. 1-0, and it was just a matter of how much can we get to make the tie secure. And I say that it's important because I said if everything goes to plan, we can then rest up in the second leg, because a 5-0 away victory for me is dead and buried. So with a lot of the games in the FA Cup, in the Premier League around this period, you want to be able to rest and rotate as much as possible, and then give other players game time who may need it. Second goal came from Dan James. It was an assist from Odion Igalo, passed down the left-hand channel. And this is his first goal since August, 32 games. And the celebration, like, you knew it meant something to him. And I'm happy for him because he played a lot more than we expected, even he expected. And he's always a willing runner, always trying. He's played good even without scoring at times. Even, you know, the Manchester derby where he had his faults, but he was always an option. He gave everything. And he deserved that goal today. And he got the ball and cut inside and drilled it inside the keeper's near post. Left him flat-footed, 2-0, game over. For me at that stage, it was like, if it ended 2-0, we're still going through, because there's no way we're losing at Old Trafford, overturning that deficit. 3-0, score became 3-0 through Juan Mata. A very good ball, slide through pass through the middle, cut open LASK from Pastor Fred himself. Through to Juan Mata, took one touch into the area and sat the keeper down and put it into the opposite corner to where the keeper went. Brilliant, 3-0, good pass, good finish, and that right there was it. Like, if there was any doubt before that, that was it. And really and truly after that was the icing on the cake. Solskjaer made a few substitutions. I did feel it was a bit late because we were 2-0 up for, you know, from just before 60th minute. I think we should have made changes around then because we've got Spurs on Sunday. They played on Tuesday, they had a much longer rest. So they're back already and rested and training. We have got a couple of days and we're back. We are back at playing in the Premier League, and it's not going to be, as much as Spurs got injury issues, it's not going to be an easy game. Jose will not make it an easy game, that I can guarantee. So it was disappointing that he actually waited until the 70th minute before making his changes. In the end, he made 3 changes. Pereira came on for Bruno Fernandes. Taif Chong came on for Daniel James. And Mason Greenwood came on for Odion Igalo. And they all got in on the act. 2 got goals and 1 got an assist. Taif Chong assisting Mason Greenwood, I believe. Yeah, Mason Greenwood, who got the ball on the left-hand side and burst into the area and a brilliant finish. It's funny because it's from the angle and it's like, this ain't a guaranteed goal from this angle, but I was confident that he was going to score. Such is his ability in front of goal, I was confident he was going to score from the angle. And it was a brilliant goal, hit with power at the near post. Pinged off the near post, inside of it, and went across the goal to the far post and then into the back of the net. 4-0, and that was it was brilliant because, you know, the academy players on the pitch, you know, getting in on the score sheet and assisting for Manchester United. I'm sure it's everything they dreamed of, and it's always good to see as a Man United fan. And to wrap things up, icing on the cake, Pereira said off the bench, and good for him, innit? He's been poor this season, not going to lie. He's been very poor. But I want all our players to do well. Anyone that plays for Manchester United and represents Man United, I want them to do well. And he picked up the ball, a quick free kick taken by Fred from about 30 yards. And Pereira took a look and took a shot, dipping shot. Keeper should have saved it, let's be honest. But he probably wasn't expecting it as well. Dipped just on him as it reached and kind of squirmed under his palms. 5-0, icing on the cake, perfect performance, clean sheet, nothing to complain about at all. There were times where we lost the ball a bit, it was a bit loose, some of the passing, and I felt, because I was feeling, come on, we can get 3, we can get 4. In the end, we got them. We could have got them a bit earlier. The passing was a bit lax at times, but at times everything was good. At times we're linking up and passing, you know, one-touch passing, moving. And, you know, nothing to complain about. I'm saying it, we're through to the next round. We'll see who we draw, when we draw, if we draw in the quarterfinals. We don't know what's happening with everything happening in the football world at the moment. But as far as Man United is concerned, job done. Well done, Solskjaer. Well done, boys. Guys, make sure you hit the like and subscribe button. I'll see you all soon.